Okay, we're talking to Georgina Kovacs from Hungary, who is out playing for the UWA Torpedoes women. Played last year. You're playing again this year, Georgina?
Yeah, I'm planning to play again this
Good.
year. Yep.
And happy Australia Day to
Happy
you, by the way.
Australia Day, you too.
Now, what are you doing today? You're watching the national squad in action?
Yeah, that's fine. So we are doing 3 hours long practice today from 9 o'clock in the morning. We did have some preparations and now we are playing the game, as you see behind me. After I'm having my own practice, I guess, I will do some swimming because next weekend we start the National League. And then fireworks in the evening. That's all. And no drinks probably in Kings Park.
Oh, pity about that.
Yeah.
Now tell me, you've just finished with the 20 and under. Your girls won the bronze medal. What is the difference between competition and B, training at your local level and this for the national level? So it's 3 questions really.
Yeah, with the national level, so in Hungary definitely we do not have states, we are a small country, we do not have state teams, but the difference, I think, the level of the competition. We having national junior championships like in Hungary, so every weekend the juniors like with age 18, 20, they play against each other. So they get used to each other much better than these girls and these boys, because you have once a year such a competition like national junior competition. I think probably it's really hard to get known the others, while the Hungarians, you already know when you arrive on a weekend game who against you play, what the tactic, what you have to play. We had half months to prepare ourselves for the national junior champs, and that was it. Probably it was a bit less time for me. They didn't know each other, probably junior camps, but I think it's not enough probably for them. But from the other side, we do not have such well-organized competitions as you had, like national, being in the state team, competing in the state team for a state. It's always a good thing and a big step for a player, I guess. To be selected in the national junior team, probably invited for senior camps. That's what I'm happy about, and I have to mention that we have one player, Alicia Brownie, from Western Australian under 20 state team. She was invited for the next week's senior camp in Queensland. So we can reach succeed with good players, to build up good players. It's good even for them.
Do you think our girls are doing enough training, enough work, or in comparison to Hungary?
It's different. In Hungary we have professional players, even from the junior level. We have some selected players who are playing for teams in Budapest. They got paid, they do not have to work, just doing the school and besides water polo. And after school they can decide whether they begin a work or a real life, or they still stay water polo players. Here is different, and I think it's much complicated. You have to pay for your trips, for your uniforms, probably for everything, and just if you reach the senior level, then you get supported from AIS, from your state like ways. And I think you have to be really clever to choose the limit and the balance between you have to find a job and then doing practices mornings, evenings as well. I think you have enough practices, so you have like state championships, A grade, B grade, whatever, practices with your own club. Practicing with Weiss, like in a selected development squad, and practicing with the national league team, like we have girls practicing for UWA Torpedoes water polo club. So I think it's enough. It should be enough. And as you see, the girls playing junior level, internationally, they are in the finals all the time. So it's good.
And finally, how have you enjoyed your stay in Australia?
I arrived last year, exactly last year, January. I came with plans like settling down, and from the first moment I enjoyed the environment. Yeah, it's much better, much warmer than in Hungary. At the same time we're having -20s at home and huge snow. and mostly the people. So you are friendly, open-minded, much more open-minded. Not so stressed country because you have a beautiful country, so why you stress up? And I like all the environment and equipments what you have in sport. So definitely this, because in each suburb you have such a beautiful pool that it's just builds up good swimming life, water polo life. We do not have this background in Hungary, and it's a great possibility. So you can meet great athletes and great coaches, learn from them, and you know, it's just open doors in sport.
Thank you, Georgina.
Thank you very much, and happy Australia Day again.